Hello everyone, in this video, we'll understand more about insider activity and how to track insider activity using Finvezto Toolkit. So in the toolkit, you will see a section called Institutions and Insiders Activity. We have already covered stock-wise institutional activity and institutional spike screener. The Insider Activity tab also follows a similar structure. You will find two tabs. One is Insider Activity Screener, using which you will actually first screen the set of stocks, and after you screen the list of stocks you will go to the insider activity stock wise section where you will see the charts of individual stocks. So first let's understand how to use the insider activity screener tab, and then how do we use the information from this tab and pass it on to the previous tab. So first let's see how to use insider activity screener tab, and then we will move on to insider activity stockwise section. Under insider activity screener, you will find a list of filters, and below that you will find a table which gives you the list of stocks. Let me take you through each of these filters. First, you can filter by stock. For example, you want to see the insider trades day by day in HDFC Bank. You just click on HDFC Bank here and it's automatically filtered. Last insider trade on 1st August, and before that almost every day of July you have seen, towards the last week you have seen selling in HDFC Bank. In this table you will see the stock, company name, insider name, Rinku Somani, insider role, whether the insider is an MD, executive, promoter, and so on. Transaction type, sell or buy or pledge also. Trade value, how much was the value of the trade in crores? So Rinku Somani has sold for 5 days and about 8 lakhs, 12 lakhs. So if you add all these up, 8, 12, 20, 22, 25 and 35 crores, 35 lakhs she has sold. You will see a column called total insider trades. Total insider trades, about 2,296 insider trades so far in HDFC Bank in the last 1 year. Aggregate buying selling in last 1 year is about 50 crores. So first of all, you can see the list of trades individually stock wise. That's why we have this filter. Second, you can also select a date range. For example, you want to see the insider trades only in the last 7 days, July 30 to August 5. Click on apply. Only the last 7 days insider trade activity will be shown to you in this table. And then you will have insider role. You can see director, employees, immediate relative, promoter group, and promoters. You can see that here. You can see the transaction type: buy, pledge, pledge invoke, pledge revoke, and sell. In the transaction types, the most important transaction type for me is insider buying. Because when insiders buy a stock, there is only one reason, that they believe the stock price is undervalued or the stock price will do well in the future. That is why they buy. When an insider sells a stock, there could be personal reasons as well. So the insider wants to buy a house, they might want to liquidate the stock and then buy a house. So it doesn't mean that the stock is doing bad or the stock price will go down. So it doesn't mean that. But if an insider is buying, you can be almost sure that the insider has a positive view on the stock. You can also see pledging activities of promoters here using the transaction type. Trade value, how much value is every individual insider trade for, that you can filter here. For example, if you put a positive value, you will only be shown insider buying, or if you put a negative value, you will only be shown insider selling. Let me reset this. You can always use the reset button here to bring back the default dashboard. Let's move on to total insider trades. I will talk more about this in the later part of the video, but what this means is how many trades has happened in this stock so far. For example, 20 microns has witnessed about 53 insider trades recently, HFCL 45, Syngene 321, and out of those 321 trades, the net selling figure is about 49 crores. So many people have sold, and aggregate is very high. So many insiders have actually sold the Syngene stock. That's what you can figure out using the number of trades and also the aggregate buying and selling value. Then you have stocks only bought by insiders. So if you click on yes, automatically this list will come up where insiders have only bought, not even one insider has sold the stock. So that you can filter out here very quickly. Similarly, you want to check stocks which have been only sold by insiders. That list will also come up. So go digit, after the IPO, insiders have only sold the stock and exited. So you can see that here. And finally, last filter, aggregate buying and selling in the last 1 year. For example, if you only want to see stocks which have had 10 crores of above of buying in the last 1 year, minimum 10 crores of buying. You can check the stocks here. So you can also sort, just click on aggregate buying and selling and you can sort the list here. Ambuja Cement has witnessed the highest level of insider buying, so that you can see here, and then Dixon Technologies and so on. We have gone through the list of filters and we have also gone through the table. Now we will see how to use this information. I want to check stocks which have only been bought by insiders, and minimum there should have been at least 10 insider trades in that stock, and also the aggregate buying in that stock should have been about 10 crores. So these are the stocks which actually satisfy these criteria. You can see here Tidewater. Tidewater has only witnessed insider buying and to the value of almost 300 crores in the last 1 year. Let me show you the graph of this. Let me type Tidewater here. You can see that Tidewater price has shot up, and you can also see that the insiders have bought significantly at these levels 1300 and also here about 1900, and then price has shot up there actually. You can also see the buy value here of this particular chart, 192 crores in this time frame. You can select a date range also and then you can filter the chart, and you can also select some other symbol here, whatever you want to study. So as I said, first you have to screen for the stock and then you can go inside this chart and see where they have bought or sold. Now let us look at a different scenario of selling. I want to see the stocks which are only being sold by insiders, and a lot of insiders are also selling these stocks, at least 10 insider trades, and aggregate value, let it be as is. So you can see here that, let me first sort it. GR Infra Projects is seeing selling, Tips India is seeing selling, insiders are exiting, Map My India is seeing selling. Let me actually go to Map My India in this graph. So insider activity stock wise, and you can see, although the price has shot up, some of the insiders, in fact, a lot of insiders are exiting the stock at higher levels. So price has shot up towards 1700 levels and insiders have exited. And now after the budget, when the stock shot up, again, insiders have exited the stock, big exit here. When it comes to insider activity, focus mainly on insider buying, because insider buying almost always means just one thing, that they expect the stock to do well in the future. And when it comes to selling, focus on clustered selling. So some individual has sold the stock for 20 crores. It actually doesn't mean anything. It could be for that individual's personal benefit. That individual might want to buy a house or do something with that money. But if there is clustered selling, as we saw in Map My India, that is a kind of danger signal. You might want to dig deeper into why that is happening. So that's all with respect to insider activity. I'll see you in the next one.